Dermot, frustrating afternoon because for spells in that match we looked like we could get something out of this trip to Stevenage.
Yeah, I thought the first half Matt worked a corner. Matt Gray worked that corner, it was excellent. James Collins has got to hit the target on that. And I think he's saying ruined that chance, and that goes in and the game's a little bit open for us. I thought we had another couple of chances and then balls flying across the box. And then Stevenage got on the front foot because they were getting the second ball in midfield, you know, and every ball they won, that we were going back towards our own goal, and then we don't put in a tackle and give away a goal right in half time. It was very disappointing. I thought second half they still come out and won the play, and then we've let a goal in. I have to look at it again. I'm not happy how that goal went in. And then I think with the changes we rallied and actually got in behind them. And I asked the forwards, the wide men, to narrow in. I think we did that better when we did it when the subs came on. So it's disappointing, and it's a kind of thing. We're in a 3-match defeat now, you know, and the players are down. But in my experience, I've been through that as a coach before, and you've just got to work on the training ground. You've got to keep everybody's spirit up. It's not the end of the world. We have to realise that. We've had a good run, decent run. We've now played some good teams. We've got Luton to come back in. I've actually got, hopefully we'll get Cabby in with the clearance from Finland. That adds to the squad. And also the substitutions will give me some options.
Yeah, and we got back in the game through James Collins, a good poacher's goal. I just felt we should have had a penalty actually in stoppage time. I don't know what you think. I think if it had been a Premier League game with the new rules of the handling, I'm not sure.
I kind of, the officials are the officials, and when they make the decisions, it can be really frustrating. You can't say much more than they see what they see, and you don't question their integrity. So they didn't give it.
Disappointed that Cabby couldn't make it today because his clearance didn't come through, but with him next week as a live option, and hopefully Jordan Roberts close to being involved again, just gives you that extra option, a little bit more depth in terms of resources.
I don't think that was missing. I think what was missing was the little people putting their foot in. That's the difference, Bruce. They're hungry, they're experienced, Stevenage in midfield, and they get it forward and they break up play and they tackle, you know, and if we do that, we get the ball and we play. And I think that was the game was to and fro like that. And I think it's nothing to do with, you know, that it's the desire to put your foot in and understand there's two sides of the game. There's one when you got the ball and one when you haven't got the ball. And if you think you're just a ball player, then you're going to come into question with me, you know.
It's the worst kept secret in Crawley that we're very close to signing Dean Cox on Tuesday. A player who you've mentioned wants to come to Crawley, desperate to play for the club and do well. I mean, when he's available in January, he's going to be a really good addition, isn't he?
Should be in Tuesday morning to complete.
Be in the team photo.
In your team photo, yeah, well organised, Bruce. And just effervescent, a bright little person, you know, he really wants to come. I've looked at all his clips. Everyone's positive about him coming, so he'll give the club a lift, as will hopefully Cabby, as will Jordan Roberts getting back in the shirt, you know.
Everyone said, you said at the start of the season, there are going to be some ups and downs this year, a little down period at the moment. The message to the fans has got to be, you know, stick with us. And I don't make excuses, you know. I tell it, I honestly see it. We'll put a team together. We'll play some good games. We'll not play so well sometimes, but the actual effort, we can always, anybody can guarantee that, no matter where you come from. And that was a disappointment for me today. We will have disappointments, you know, and the fans, sometimes they'll vent their frustrations, and I understand that. I'm frustrated as well, but what I do love is when the fans got behind us when we're on the attack and they become our 12th man, and if they understand that, the fans, they can play a massive part for us, so we need them on board, you know, and I'm sure they will be for Luton.